Merge onto Washington 104 West, Northeast 1st Street.
No, I won't see it at all. And doesn't pizza make you thirsty? It always makes me thirsty.
Head west.
Can't believe the color.
See any dead bodies?
Oh gosh, Danielle.
Oh, you weren't in my car. Never- I hope yours is not like that.
Sophomore year's, I don't know, was a mix.
I'd say like yeah, it feels better,
I just.
right?
That looks good. I want some. In Hawaii and at the Arizona Memorial, and the ink pad had no ink except for the stamp and a dry ink. When I was I've lived in this town all my life, and when I was in 1950, one room. Wow, cool.
Free to go. Yeah. Earlier I was visiting my cousin in Fort Townsend. She's like, don't drink our water, it has lead. Okay.
Head toward Maple Avenue.
Look.
Bainbridge Ferry to Seattle. Continue on Seattle. Bainbridge Ferry for 9 miles.